I don't know if it's good or bad that I can pretty much sum up my childhood with 3 objects. I've been very fortunate to have a fantastic childhood, so it's a good time to look back on the younger years. I'm talking 12 minus, kind of those years where you're a child at heart and you're a child at body. It's a bit weird. Should have scripted that. Starting with probably my favourite book still to this day, Bart Simpson's Guide to Life. I cannot tell you how many times I've read this thing. Oh, it's all coming back to me. Yeah, it's the most amazing book, just jam-packed with the most classic Simpsons ideas that you could ever kind of come across. It's just one of those books that is so beautifully done. It's got everything you want in it, and I can't tell you how many times I've read this thing. Matt Groening, creator of The Simpsons and this book, absolute genius, one of my heroes. Moving on to the Homeward Bound VHS tape. This was a movie that I'd always watch with my grandmother when we were down at her house, and it represents so many good memories and so many good times because firstly it's a fantastic film and I highly recommend watching it. It is The Incredible Journey, a story about courage, adventure and friendship, and I'm not going to get all emotional and soppy and say that a lot of what I do today in regards to those terms I've learned from this film, but it's a really great film, just a good feel, epic journey of magic. I mean, probably one of my favourite films without it being on the list, but love this film so much. And I haven't got a VHS tape anymore, so I don't know how I'm going to play it, but I highly recommend it. Even if you're a teenager now, I'd highly recommend just give this film a quick watch. Homeward Bound, it's about 2 dogs and a cat. They get separated from their family and they have to make their way back. I'd have to say, I didn't cry much watching films when I was younger, but if I watched this now, I'd probably shed a tear or two. Great film. And now, the thing that really sums up my childhood, a PlayStation 2 controller. Countless hours, like not even kidding, countless amount of hours I spent on a PS2. Just myself, me and my brother, me and our friends. It was the most amazing entertainment console, I think still to this day. Everybody had it, there wasn't like an Xbox crew and a PlayStation crew. Everybody had a PS2. It was so simple just to take a game over or controllers over to your friend's house. And the games were fantastic. The lack of graphics didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter that it didn't look incredibly real because it was so much fun. And it was the most loving entertainment console I've ever had. And still to this day, I get it out occasionally and play a few of my favourite games. Need for Speed Underground, that was one of my favourites. War of the Monsters, that was brilliant. Worms 4, that was one of the most fun games you can have with more than one person. Oh, there's some memories. There are some hilarious memories. Simpsons Hit and Run, that was a great game. So much fun on this console that, like, if you could measure fun, I've had more fun on the PS2 than the PS3 and the PS4 combined. Such a console. That, my friends, is my childhood. Thanks so much for watching, and I'd love if you posted the 3 things that summed up your childhood in the comments so we can have a little discussion about them and see how they differ. There we go. Thanks for watching. Advent video series coming to an end now, this series, but it's been fun. It's been busy. And hey, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow.